everyone has their own process. Like everyone has their own way to set up their own medium of choice. But like I said, I haven't really worked in acrylic in a while, so I wanted to practice with you guys.
And is it special painter's tape or just?
Honestly, I don't use like special. I don't look out for that. It's just masking tape.
No, I mean there's
just like regular masking tape.
Cool.
Cool. Thank you for the water.
It's not for drink. That's paint. I think it has some paint on it already.
Okay. Cool. That's perfect. But I don't know if you want to focus down here, maybe.
Yeah.
But since we're gonna use acrylic, you get your palette tray, and I layer it with a paper towel, and then this vellum paper. Vellum.
Yeah, I was reading a book the other day about that stuff.
It just makes your paint like last longer, so it won't dry up on you, because you generally paint for hours, you know. So then you lay that down, and I decided to paint some hands today. I'm gonna use my own for reference, unless you want to stand in front of me for 2 hours. I'm just kidding.
It'll be hard. Be behind the scenes.
So I'm gonna use my own hand. And generally I like to mix my paint before I start, just so I don't, it's not that not to waste time, but
I mean, everybody has their way.
I don't know, I just feel like it's more organized that way. And what I use to achieve like flesh tone colors, which I still struggle with, even though I paint the figure in every one of my paintings, like I still have trouble getting that right flesh tone. I got burnt sienna. I don't know how to say a lot of these names. Naphthol crimson and cadmium yellow.
Cadmium yellow.
Yeah. And I mean, a lot of people use different colors. Like there's a tube that's already mixed for you that's flesh tone, you know, but I like to do my own.
I'm the worst kind. I just buy primary colors and just go from there. See, that's just bad.
How much time do I have?
An hour.
Okay, I can do quickie. Let me see. And raw umber, which is a really good color to practice with if you're trying to practice values. And generally I don't use white. I use parchment, which is kind of like an off-white, and to get lighter colors. Because if you study color theory, you will notice that nothing in the natural world is 100% black and nothing is 100% white. It's always like mixed with something, you know, there's always like something reflected on it. So it's always like a little like more yellow, a little more black, or
beige.
Yeah, depending on where you are. So let's start mixing.
See this one.
And for flesh tone, I get burnt sienna, cadmium yellow, and naphthol crimson, and parchment. And you just play with it, really. I mean, there probably is a formula that someone's already developed to achieve flesh tone, but you just play with it.
Yeah, it's still like pretty much, I guess if you read up on it, like I never read up on flesh tones.
Oh, really?
So I'm not even like, you can,
I mean, I haven't
my
either.
people are way off. Like,
I remember my oil painting professor, like one of the first few days, he had us paint our skin tone. Like he's like, mix the paint until you get your skin tone. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go back to school. Never too late.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, in Santa Monica, there were like 80-year-old people
Yep, there you go.
like walking around. Yeah. Also depends on like the time of day and the light that we're working with. And that's generally the color you're gonna get. So I like to start out with 3 colors. So my darkest dark, which I'm gonna use for shadows, and then the lightest color. And like I said, I never use black. I always mix burnt sienna with cyan blue. I don't know how to say that. And that's what we're gonna use for shadows.
You want to flip a little bit so you see?
Yeah. So this is burnt sienna, and that's phthalo blue. So we already have one down here. This is like, I would say this is like the mid-tone, and then this is probably gonna go towards the dark. And then I'm gonna mix the shadow color right now.
Cool.
And then blue. And since we are short on time, I'm not gonna try to get it exactly, but I spend basically almost half an hour to an hour just mixing paint.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you should have told me.
That's all good.
I took all your time.
No worries. But yeah, it's you just study what, I mean, I like to study what I'm gonna paint first.
Yeah.
And like I said, first look at your darkest dark and then your lightest light of the figure, and then go from there. So I'm gonna sketch my hand out first.
Okay.
I like to do that, like basically just do an outline of my hand. And I'm gonna use, where is it? Raw umber. Yes, raw umber to just sketch it out. So I'm gonna use this one. Yeah, this one, it's perfect. And in terms of brushes, like, I do like to invest in good brushes.
Yeah, I mean, every artist should.
Yeah.
Just because there's a big difference.
Yeah, definitely. These I actually got at this store. Let's see. I'm gonna do like this. Okay. So I'm gonna try to keep my hand there. These I got at an art store in the Arts District, and they're basically they have
Craftsman.
I think so.
Yeah.
They have like giant bins of like discounted brushes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely take full advantage of things like that.
Yeah, they have sales.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I mean, I've kind of gotten better, you know, with practice at like,
Of course, yeah.
you know,
It's
like looking
natural.
like my hand, but generally I like to study, like I said, what I'm gonna paint. And so if you look,
No, don't
closely-
feel rushed either.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
doesn't mean you don't have to finish it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So I just like to look where there are shadows on my hand and then where the highlights are on my hand. So there are multiple light sources here, so it's kind of hard. But,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, like I said, but you can go off of like the creases of your hand. Also, it's really good to practice drawing hands because we have the most bones in our hands, and so there's a lot more like fragments and stuff, and I guess just the wrinkles in your hand. So, and I like to add a lot of detail in my work, so which I think the hand allows. And generally,
Uh-oh. That thing
I like
is a
to
little bit unstable.
it's all good. I like to start somewhere I'm comfortable. So just find like a spot that you can start from. Everyone has a different place. But for example, I started with my index finger. So that's where I'm going off of. And this, I like to start off with raw umber and really lightly, because you can fix it as you go along. Like this isn't set in stone.
Yeah.
You know, you're basically like just sketching it out first. So it looks like a giant blob right now, but you're gonna start to give it life. Like, looks a little off, but I'm a really bad teacher. I don't know, just usually in my studio I'm like quiet, or not quiet, but I have music playing.
So,
Cool.
how many years of SM? No, not LBC, right?
Yeah. Cool. Now we're gonna start blocking in the shadows. And like I said, these beginning stages is when you can like just kind of just go ham, I guess. Because and you're also not gonna like cake it with paint, because then you can't. I mean, with acrylic you can fix it. You can go over it as much as you can, but then you get little bumps, and you don't want that.
Yeah, the texture changes.
Yeah. And start drawing out the hand. So yeah, you can make as many mistakes as you need, because then once we start caking it, you can't really go back. Then. And I'm gonna change this a little bit. I mean, I'm going off of my hand, but I also have to consider where the light is already on my painting, and it's lightest here. So the light is gonna be coming down here. So shadows are gonna be back here and highlights this way.
Is it cool also if I go and like next time I'll take a flick of your mural and just show it to the audience?
Of course, yes, most definitely. I am encouraging people to take photos.
I can even use it as a backdrop.
That'd be
so people
awesome.
can see it for the straight 2 hours. Like
look at this for 2 hours.
No, because right now we have the Mariachi Plaza backdrop. That's what I do. I always like to find interesting.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I was saying I'm a bad teacher. I don't really talk when I paint, so.
No, I mean, there's a lot of people that learn by watching.
Okay,
I know
cool.
I do.
Because I mostly just.
Yeah, you concentrate. It's hard to paint and.
Yeah, you know, you get in the zone, and
Yep.
usually I have music playing, so.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, a lot of artists, they're like, "Where's the music? I need to get it popping in here." What do you listen to, like
Everything.
when you're like in the zone?
Honestly, like I just need sounds.
Oh, you need sound.
I don't.
You need to start making some
like,
sounds in here.
It's not like, oh, today I'm gonna listen to, you know, gangster rap or, you know,
Yeah,
music.
And it's also like just in the background too. I put on music and not really pay attention to it.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
painting.
I just need sounds.
Yeah, cause right here, it's just the whole like we can't have any music, like just any type of music. We have to have like music that's from the studio. That's why I always encourage, if you know anybody that makes beats, yeah, come in here and
Yeah.
put everything on blast.
It's funny. But yeah, I like to block out the lights and the darks early. And then you start blending with midtones.
But you do have to use ladders, right? Or did you?
For the mural?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just saying, like, her mural, like, came in so, her ladder came in so clutch. Because, like...
Yeah, that's also, there's also, the, difference between painting standing still and being on a ladder and, like, trying not to fall off.
Yeah, and, like I said, I was really nervous prior to starting the mural, just because of the scale. And I asked a few of my friends who do walls more regularly, like if they could give me any tips, and a lot of them were like, dude, just step back a lot. Just step back, just everything.
Yeah.
Step back as much as you can. And yeah, definitely have to do a lot of that.
It lets you see like what are you trying to put together on a bigger scale. Yeah,
because this is tiny. I can just, even this too, like, you have to step back a lot. Like when I take breaks when I'm painting, I put it somewhere and like I hang it and then I step back and just look at it. Because there's always like something that makes a painting stand out, like high contrast and.
Yeah, especially if you start painting, like, and if you're doing the lighting and. You start in the morning and then you go to the afternoon.
Oh yeah,
the
like
sun,
landscape?
Yeah,
landscape painting? Yeah. That's actually a lot of fun. I want to start doing that more. It's for practice. This is when you start being more careful.
Yeah, you gotta get more walls. What area would be more suitable?
I stay by South Central.
So more.
So like, I'm down to go anywhere, because I have a car.
Yeah.
Thank God, but yeah, I stay by South Central, so that general area would be cool.
Yeah, and also, it's good to work like just the community itself.
Yeah.
Because I know, a lot of people.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do that. Like, I've been looking at walls in South Central to see.
Yeah, it's just a matter of like.
It's home,
Approaching. Yeah, that's what I was like. It's more suitable.
Why wouldn't you want to decorate your home?
Like more people be more down, because they're like, you stay there.
Yeah, and I guess that's another thing that I was nervous about starting this mural, because I was like, I don't know if people are gonna accept it. It's something that people have to look at, like especially the locals. They have to look at it almost every day.
No, it's better than having an empty wall.
Yeah.
And I thought I saw there was already a piece on it before, though, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's good that they got that started. Like somebody did like a few murals before, and then kind of like, I guess people will expect a new mural every now and then on there. Mhm. Did they give you like a time?
Yeah, they actually hadn't like a time limit on how long I had.
Yeah.
No, they're just like,
that's cool.
Just go for it whenever you can, whenever you want to. Yeah, I was actually more. I was the one that was kind of beating myself up, because I was like, I've been wanting to do this forever. I need to do this now. But last few days of the year.
Yep. Just kind of pump it out, because 5 days.
Mhm. Yeah. pump it out.
Yeah, just go at it. Like I'm telling you, like when I did it, I thought it was gonna be like super simple. Like I'm just gonna go scale my sketch or my drawing. And
Yeah.
no,
I mean, I thought so too. Yeah.
There's more to it than just doing that. I was tripping. I was like, whoa. And I still haven't finished it. That's how behind I am on my catching up on it.
I like this. I like
The
painting
hand?
upright. I don't do that.
Oh no?
No, because I don't have a, what's it called? An easel.
Yeah, this easel, I picked it up at the Artists and Craftsman like years ago. When they first opened over there in Mid
I
City.
need to do that. Yeah, I need to invest in one now.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that one was pretty. It's more like if you're starting, like that's why I got it, cause like oh, this is just like for starters. It was like $20.
What? This is
I
$20
bought
bucks.
two, but the other one I think I lost it at an art show.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel it. Need to make more flesh color. It's funny, like my dad stopped by when
Oh, the mural.
yeah, and he was like, "I never thought you'd be doing this."
Yeah, this.
Because I changed, but I was like in my raggedy, like, painting clothes.
Yeah, you just get in the zone. The last thing you think about is that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You just want to be.
I mean, like, I don't want all my clothes covered in paint, you know? That's why I got this.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like I have a friend, and I was like, dude, don't you have like designated painting
Painting
pens?
clothes, yeah.
You know? And he's like, no.
Just paint with everything.
Yeah. I was like, what? Yeah, but I mean, also, I don't care, but some people are like, oh, you're an artist? And I'm like, yes.
Of course.
Like, yeah, I noticed, you know, the paint all over your clothes.
Oh, because of the paints.
Yeah. I know, just weird, snobby people. But yeah, it was definitely fun to do the wall. And like you said, also, like, there aren't that many, I mean, the number of female street artists are growing, but there still aren't that many.
Yeah, there's a lot of talented
Oh, yeah.
people out
Definitely.
there that, I mean, some of them are just, you know, not confident enough to
Yeah.
even to try it.
That's true. Yes. I have a lot of like girlfriends that are really talented, and I invited one to. I was like organizing a show in the summer, and I invited her to like put up her work, and she was like, "No, I'm not ready."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Dude, your stuff is so sick. Like, you're a really great painter," and she just didn't want to.
Yeah, and I myself, I've met like artists that are really sick with it. They're just like,
They're like closet artists.
yeah, and I'm like, you should put this stuff out there. They're like, no, it's not good enough.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely, like, the competition is real. Like, there's a lot of really talented artists. But I mean, for example, I mean, in art shows, like, I get feedback, you know, like, to improve the piece. And I feel like that's helpful too.
I think she's gonna take off.
Your Audis. But yeah, shouts to Gian.
Gina?
Gian.
Gian. So you see, I keep...
Gina.
I'm all bad. You know, I look like a really horrible host.
Yeah, she's she's the homie. Like, we've known each other since 7th grade.
Have you always painted together, or?
No, no, we haven't. I guess I just started, like, I started painting for real, like, 3 years ago. And I think she started...
Earlier?
2 years ago?
Oh,
or a year ago? Yeah. And, yeah, she usually stays up in Santa Cruz.
Oh, she's down here for break?
Winter break, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause that's pretty, like 2-3 hours from here.
Yeah, like
more.
3 hours, 3, 4, 5 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really nice place. But yeah, she came down to visit and she hit me up. And I was like, I'm working on a mural, you're welcome to help me.
Nice.
And yeah, she did. It's been fun.
Yeah. So, New Year resolution: paint more walls.
Yeah, paint more walls. And stop apologizing.
Yeah, you just gotta do your thing. You just gotta get in the zone and just take what you learn from each one, right?
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. And yeah, continuing following this passion, I guess. Because I love it. How much time do I have left? Because I just started focusing on one finger.
30, about 30.
Okay, cool.
Don't worry, I'm telling you, don't rush it.
Yeah, I won't finish, but...
It's not about finishing, it's just sharing.
Yeah.
People just want to...
Because, I mean, I don't know about you, but I spend, like, days on a painting.
Even I spend months.
Months?
Yeah.
Wow. That's
crazy. There's some I have for like at least 2 years that I just...
Wow.
I'll put like one stroke on it and that's it for like 2-3 months later.
I mean, like, I can't. I just get too excited. Like, I want to finish. Like, I want to see it finished. Like I won't sleep.
Yeah, there's been times that I can't. Like, you're contemplating what to add to it.
Okay. But like, I don't know, I sketch it out sometimes. I mean, it never ends up like my sketch, but I do a little bit of planning beforehand. So it kind of looks nasty right now, but...
Huh?
I said it looks nasty right now, but you add details at the very end. Is there a painting that you've been working on?
Yeah, it's about 5x6 or 5x4.
Oh, okay.
It's just
Damn.
I have a series, like a cartoon series or just animation that I put together.
Cool. An animation?
Yeah, but like manually, not like like I'm telling you, I gotta
Sorry, manually.
hop on that digital stuff.
Yeah.
But I just every now and then I'll make like a couple of paintings, some drawings. It's the one from the mural. It's like a chicken and a rabbit. That's like whenever you see that stuff, you're like, oh yeah, that's the same guy.
Why those animals?
I don't know. It's just it's like you said, the Jimmy Neutron thing. You get an idea and that idea sticks with you for like years.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like 2010. I started using that.
Jimmy Neutron.
The Jimmy Neutron effect.
Yeah, brain blast.
Yep.
That's funny.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, it just came into my head one time. And then it stuck, and
Yeah.
pretty much been like.
I know, like some people try to like, it's kind of hard explaining sometimes, like how you get your ideas, because there's no. I can't really put into words sometimes. You know, just look like it's 1 and then it's 2 and then it's 3. You know, and then it's a painting. You know, it's like it just pops in there. But yeah, hopefully people get a sense of how to paint a hand. Like, what's that really famous dude's name on
Bob
Ross? Bob Ross, yes.
Everybody who comes on the show, we're always talking about that. How we need to have a.
He's so
They
funny.
want a wig. Everybody's requested a wig. They're like, I want the fro.
That's funny. He's funny. It's so like soothing watching him. Like it's not even like just listening to him.
Artists just kind of understand other ones.
He like kind of puts you in a trance. Like he's like these happy clouds.
Yeah, that's the line. That's the line everybody knows.
Okay,
the happy trees and the happy clouds.
Trees, yeah.
Last week we had Pastel. She was painting happy clouds and her painting.
That's funny. Yeah. Bob Ross.
Did he pass away? I wonder if he's still around.
Who?
Bob Ross.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
His videos are really old.
Oops.
Cool. Hi, Mom. I wonder if my mom's watching.
Has she ever watched the?
Yeah, she did.
She comes to your shows?
No. I just kind of tell her about him.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Some artists I know are kind of weird, I guess, but in a good way. But I feel like my conservative Mexican mom wouldn't respond so well to that.
I mean,
but,
that's just how it is.
yeah.
You just gotta follow your own path, you know.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely supports me. She definitely supports my work, but I don't think she's come to a show of mine. My dad has.
Cool.
But that's because he's crazy. He's a little more on the crazy side, so he understands.
More open-minded. That's what we.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
you gotta
I
be,
would say so.
like you said, you gotta.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
I mean, I've had people come to mines and they're like, "Yeah, so what else do you do?" I'm like, "Dude, you know, you gotta. It's art. Only you gotta understand it."
That's funny. Yeah.
But yeah, definitely, it's good. It's always good to have.
To have what?
Have at least, you know, one of them support.
Yeah.
come through. You know, they do support like just there, but it will come through your show.
Yeah. Definitely. I don't know. I guess it's still kind of, I guess, out of the norm for
exactly.
A Latino parent, you know, like
No.
they're like, what? An artist, you know? Like, what about being a doctor? What about being a lawyer? You know?
Right. I got this little stand.
The what? Oh. It's funny.
And this thing I found, it's like a Bluetooth thing.
Oh.
It lets you like take a pic from far.
Oh, like a self-timer?
No, look. Like it's this thing.
Oh.
And like you basically just click it and it does it.
Cool. Technology. I'm not tech savvy, so.
No, I just these things.
Any little thing will fascinate me.
Run into them.
But yeah, it's been kind of a struggle learning Photoshop and Illustrator for me.
Well, yeah, thanks for coming out like that.
Of course, yeah.
Short notice.
Thanks for having me. I mean,
it's just
winter vacay, so I got time.
When is you said there's no date yet, right? The second show, the repeat or the...
Oh, the second installment, January 19.
19.
I think it is.
And it's Justin Sky, right?
Yeah, Justin Sky, yeah. Super cool guy. Yeah, and the first one had, there was a reading, like he read his poems, and there was food.
There was what?
There was food.
Food?
Food, yeah.
Oh.
Which is always a good thing.
What kind of food they had?
I guess like soul food,
Nice.
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was catered. I forgot the name of the company, but it was. I went in for thirds.
Yeah, that's how you know it's good.
Yeah.
When you're going.
Yeah, I do not shy away from the food table. Kind of made the. It's too fat. A quickie hand, but we don't have that much time, right?
Yeah, but you don't have to rush it. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but I like to finish.
It's all good.
We can do a sketch. Basically.
It looks dope too, even though you said you take more time in that.
You can like clean out.
Is that the easel too unstable or?
No, it's cool. I just get aggressive.
Well, now that you're starting the murals, I mean the walls won't feel it.
Oh yeah.
You get aggressive with the walls.
Yeah. And start cleaning it up because this finger's too fat. Yeah, and you generally don't use colors straight out of the tube. I mean, it just depends on like what you want to do, but this is like probably the only color I use out of the tube. I just like it so much. It's like your basic. It's phthalo blue.
Oh, the phthalo.
Yeah.
Phthalo, however.
Yeah, I don't know how to say it either. Yeah. But this was fun. I don't do this often.
Well, that's how we know that this is what do you call it? Very
Relaxed.
a privilege.
What?
Like privilege.
Oh,
you don't do
right,
it that
right.
often, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
The
I mean, like
audience.
I always like have something planned. Like I don't just freehand stuff. We're just playing today.
No, but I mean, it looks dope.
I mean, with the time restraint, hopefully
We
Other
didn't mean to rush you.
other people think so too. But yeah, like this would definitely need a lot more layers. But it's cool.
Yeah, when I started, that's doing the first few with spray can. I had an hour, and even that was like,
Wasn't enough.
yeah, I was like, man, I gotta get this stuff.
Gotta work faster. But also like I like I said, I use masking tape a lot to get these like geometric shapes, and I always get so excited to like take them off.
Oh.
Like, So that's what kind of motivates me to finish.
You want to take it off?
Yeah.
Like the reveal, the big reveal.
Yeah. Like even on the wall, I did that. And
you
I
put
was
tape on it?
Yeah. Well, just to get these like lines, you know, these like straight lines. But, yeah, I was like super excited to like take them off.
Uh-oh.
That's my phone. My bad.
Is that a timer?
No. Someone's probably calling me.
They're like, give me a shout out. Oh yeah, you got any shout outs before?
Wait, do I want to do shout outs?
No, you have any. You can,
Do I have any?
you can shout them out pretty much.
Let me see. I already said hi to my mom. I love her. And my brother, who's also like, he's one of the people that inspires me too. Like he hustles.
Yeah.
He hustles for real. And let me see. I don't know. Like I would say like, I lost a few friends this year, and I made a lot of new friends this year.
Yeah, sadly, that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
Depending what you're doing, where you're
Yeah.
at.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You kind of just get too busy to hang out.
Yeah, it's just
Not many understand. But those who do, shout out to my friend Jenny. She's like my confidant.
nice. Good to have people.
Yeah, she's great. And shout out, let's see, the homie Nick. Shout out, friends. I can't think right now. Let me see, new friends. Nick, we actually, it's crazy, like at my first job, I met this guy, Nick, and we recently like reconnected, which is really cool. But we reconnected when he like moved to Louisiana, I think. So he's in Louisiana.
Dang.
But
It's on the other side.
yeah, but it's cool, like it's cool. He's always like, dude, like your art is so sick, you know, keep going. So it's always nice to receive, you know, those words. And yeah, and let me see, shout out homie Paul, man, Paul. It's crazy. I met him in Long Beach. This was my first semester in Long Beach. And like we got into these, I don't know if I should admit this to the public. But I don't know. We broke into private property and engaged in, we defaced private property. But it's crazy, like, because I just met him. We've already got into like all these crazy adventures. So I was telling him too, I was like, dude, I feel like we kind of skipped the, like, what's your favorite color phase, you know? Like we just kind of
Let's
jumped
just go
into
bomb some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Best.
And it's been super fun. Like he's super cool. So yeah, shout out homie Paul. He's tight. Glad we met this year. Long Beach. New friends. Shout out Roxy. She's been really great. Like I joined this organization at school, and I don't know. I guess like I grew up a tomboy, and I don't really have that many girlfriends.
Yeah.
And she, like, I don't know. It was just really cool, like connecting that way with another girl, and yeah, who's not an artist, because most of my girlfriends are artists or are not.
Well, I mean, only other artists kind of have that understanding. of other artists.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so a lot of people will look at you like, oh, that guy's crazy, that girl's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, like I have my artist friends and then my non-artist friends.
Yeah, it's just...
And it's not that I mean to categorize them, it's just, we just vibe differently, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, Roxy, I hope she's doing well. She's really great, really down-to-earth person, super chill. And my friend Jocelyn, who I've known since 7th grade. Got into a lot of
Long
misadventures
friendships.
with her. Yeah, she's wild. But I love her. And through her I met the homie Jürgen, or Jürgen. I never really know how to say his name. It's like German or something.
Jürgen?
Jürgen? I don't know.
Probably. I'll probably be bad at...
He said he was named after some like German soccer player or something.
Yeah.
So, I'm like,
So we're pretty much out. I know it sucks, but
are we outies? Are we done?
out of time. I don't know if you want
Like officially?
Well, we're about to like get cut off.
Can I take off the tape? I just always like to see the straight edges. Well, that's something.
I just don't. I mean, it's because you said you weren't used to the time.
Yeah. Like I said, I spent an hour just mixing paint. But it's cool.
But now you know that. I mean, now they know that they can catch you out there doing more murals this year.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
I mean, they can approach you and be
sure.
like, "Oh,
Yes, of course, please. It's, yeah, like I said, I met a lot of really cool people this week, just passing by. And there was actually a guy down there who said that he taught at Long Beach, like
see?
2 years ago, yeah.
There you go."
And he's like, yeah, I was an art professor at Long Beach. And I was like, whoa, I go there now.
Yeah. Was that dude lives around here or has a studio around there?
Yeah, both. He lives around there and he has a studio around there.
You ever heard of? I think his name is Kenny Sharf. Kenny. He does
No.
these like happy face graffiti type paintings.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're like on that block.
Oh.
Like he's just all over that area. The homie told me that he has a studio there.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
It's like they look like balloons, but they're like
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. He also painted something on 4900. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That
Yeah.
guy's been doing it for years.
Yeah. Yeah. My friend says she met him on the bus once, and he was weird, but in a
That's what
good
I'm
way.